Leo, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? I hope you're well, Leo. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you already. Look, Leo, we've got a couple of oracle decks here, and what we're talking about this week is the changes that are now starting to show up in your life because of the full moon in Pisces, which was also a partial lunar eclipse. And so a lot of changes happen quickly, but they won't all happen quickly. So we're going to talk about the changes that are coming up in the week ahead here. We're going to use Moonology, and then we'll use this other oracle deck here. I think it's called Journey's End Oracle. I think could be, maybe not. I don't know. I have too many of them. I start to lose track after a while. All right, here we go. So if you are here and you're new, please know that whether you find this today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the week ahead. That's how my readings are. Energetically, it's whenever you find it. Tell me about Leo. What's changing for Leo in the week ahead? What's changing for Leo? We have a new start is coming. So something definitely did end for you. So whether it was an attitude or a shift of mind shift possibly, there is a new beginning coming. Something must have ended in order for something to begin. It's the only reason things end. Tell me more about Leo. We have hold your vision. So whatever it is that you've been hoping and wishing for, please hold your vision, I'm going to say, because a new beginning is on the way. So if you've been hoping for a new beginning, a new job, a new relationship, a new way of making money, something you're supposed to be holding your vision on here. That there is a new beginning coming. It says your commitment is being tested. Wow, that's very interesting. So I feel like the universe is saying, yeah, you're going to get what you want, but first we're going to test you. That's what it feels like here. First quarter moon, it says that your commitment is being tested. So I feel like you feel that. I'm going to say that if you're connecting with this already, that you've been feeling tested, like don't test me. Like, don't test Leo. But I feel like that's sort of the energy that you're giving people around you here. That you're waiting for some sort of new beginning, or maybe to get a call, or maybe to get the raise or the promotion. And it feels like that something new is about to show up. So please don't give up, I want to say, with the card that says hold your vision. Tell me more about Leo, please. Leo, after this, we're going to get into some tarot. Tell me about Leo. All right, that one's falling out of the deck. We've got fear. Very interesting. Just noticing that we've got a lot of violet here, right? A lot of violet. We've got pink. We've got green. It feels like, I want to say that the new start is coming because you're now paying attention to either your intuition or to the universe. It feels like somebody's third eye is opening here. And I want to say that your safety and security is the thing that you've been worried about. We do have red here, and so that's the root chakra, right? It feels like it's safety and security thing that you were worried about. It says, the fear says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You could be scared of relationships. You could be scared of opening up and showing people love. I feel like a new beginning is coming here. And if this is what you want, you're going to get it, but you got to hold your vision. I think that you're holding back a little bit here because it does feel like you fear that something's not going to work out the way that you want it to. We have imagination. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. I feel like if you were to get into some sort of creative flow, for people who can't meditate, because not everybody can just sit down in the quiet and meditate. It does take a lot of practice. But until then, you can use your imagination in order to get to a place where it's a meditation. So things like painting, playing music, starting a new instrument, like creative things like that. Drawing, creative writing, those things will help you get into a meditative state. So I feel like for somebody here that as you're holding your vision and waiting for things to change for you, waiting for whatever is showing up to show up for you here, your commitment's being tested, I feel like it's time for you to practice meditation while doing something creative is what it feels like. I've got forgiveness here. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Again, it's a mention about love. And again here it says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. It doesn't have to be romantic love, but it is love nonetheless. It feels like somebody is dealing with a block about love. Yeah. All right, let's get some tarot. Tell me about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, if you're interested in joining us in the membership area, excuse me, if you're interested in joining us in the membership area, or if you're interested in a discount for a private read, please look in the comments. There's a pinned comment there with everything you'll need to know. Tell me about Leo. We've got the Seven of Wands here. So I think that you know that something is about to change, and I really feel like it's in the week ahead for you, because we're starting with this new start is coming. I feel like the new start begins like Monday. I feel tomorrow, as I'm reading this, it's a Sunday, right? But for those of you who are getting it on another day, I feel like it's the week ahead. And for you, if you're watching it today, it starts tomorrow. I feel like you're feeling sort of feeling defensive a little bit, feeling like something's brewing, something's coming. You're quite psychic, Leo. And no matter if it shows up in your moon, sun, or your rising, mostly rising and the sun, but I would say that you feel that something is coming. So I feel like you're on guard. I want to say you're on guard because you know that something here is about to change. Tell me about fear, please. Testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. It is a place where you've got to be in the flow. You can't control this energy. In order to truly be able to give and receive love, you've got to let go of fear. Tell me about this. We do have the Ten of Cups. I think that you have a fear of happiness, like ultimate apex of emotional happiness, because I feel I'm connecting with a Leo who's gone through a lot of loss, and I think that you connect the Ten of Cups with loss. So this could be the loss of a family, the loss of a marriage, the loss of whatever it was in the happiest time of your life. You had some sort of an impact, and I feel it impacted your happiness. And so now I think it's created a fear around love for you. And it does feel like you want to be happy, but you have a fear of it. It doesn't feel right in the root chakra. I feel like you really need to learn how to repair the root chakra. See a Reiki master or look it up online. What do I have to do? How do I repair how do I release my root chakra? Tell me about hold your vision. What are you holding your vision on here? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So as you look at it here, you can see that there are 5 pentacles that are made, but there are 3 down here that are in, we're making plans here. So hold your vision. I feel like it's going slow, I want to say, because the Eight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. It's Virgo energy, very slow moving. Looking over the plans, looking over the details. I need more information. It feels like you're also in the midst of making big decisions to grow the self, I want to say, because 8 is about the self. It's about self-mastery as well. So for some of you, it feels like for some of you, it could be a self-mastery thing. For others of you, you're going slow because you're looking over the plans because you only want to do this once. That is a fixed sign thing. I know because I'm a fixed sign. I'm a Taurus sun. So if you're a person who's moving slowly towards your vision, it's because you're a fixed sign. You only want to do this once. You don't want to have to backtrack. You don't like to be wrong. You don't want people to look at you and say, see, I told you so, right? All right. Tell me about this imagination. You've got the Six of Swords. So I feel like if you are stuck, that you are going to, if you've been feeling stuck, you are not going to be feeling stuck much longer. And that's really what the full moons are about. It's about releasing things you don't need. And when the eclipse shows up, it's about taking things out of your life that you don't need, sometimes without your permission. Sometimes things will end, shut down, and you don't have any control over that. So it says here, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like for somebody here that you really need to start visualization. Imagination and the Six of Swords tells me you need to visualize yourself moving, having movement, moving on, moving away from hard things or choppy waters and going to the calm waters. And I feel like this is something that you should do because we're showing it at night. It feels like you should do this like when you jump into bed at night. Maybe you just need like a 15 or a 30-minute meditation about different ways to move on from things. One of the things that I like to do when I'm trying to disconnect from things is I put things in a boat. Yeah, things that are bothering me, things that I don't like, people that aren't nice to me. I put them all visually. I put them all in a boat and I push the boat out. I wave. See ya. Yeah, so maybe it's going to take some visualization, but I feel like you can get some movement here if you want it. And I feel like, unfortunately, sometimes we don't have the option to be able to give the forgiveness. Like sometimes, somebody is not kind to us, and then we stop talking to them. And then what if that person leaves the earth and you don't have a chance to receive or give forgiveness? So I feel like you've got something that's blocking your flow of love, and it's going to cause to either for you to forgive yourself or to forgive someone else. Tell me what else is going on for Leo. Gosh, I feel like I'm talking so fast. There's so much coming at me, Leo, in this reading. It's crazy. And I'm trying to get all of the points out here. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Why is Leo guarding himself or herself? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Starting a new start is coming soon. I'm going to say for those of you who are expecting the raise, now, first of all, don't expect, it's the dream killer. But for those of you who are holding your vision, hoping for a raise or a promotion, I feel like the Ten of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be making more money. So whether the job that you've been hoping for answers back and you get the job that pays more, it feels like abundance is here. So I feel like you've been blocking your own abundance, I want to say. You need to let the new arrive by letting go of the old. We do have the Hanged Man energy. I think it's a perspective. I think that's where it starts. It begins with you by yourself, holding back, sort of in this energy of I just need to release what I need to release. I feel like it starts with perspective for you, with the Hanged Man energy. It's the only reason that the Hanged Man gets in this crazy energy of hanging upside down, is trying to find a different perspective. And I feel like once you find the perspective, you finally release the block. When you finally understand that you need to let go in order for something else to begin. We have the King of Swords. I love it. Oh my gosh. That tarot's wonderful. Like, I just get so excited. I think it's your energy that's getting me excited, Leo. But anyways, we've got the King of Swords, right? And so you're just going to wield the damn sword. You have to, Leo, in order to get out of this place where you've been stuck or blocked, where you've been blocking everyone out of your life. I feel like the King of Swords showing up is the exact thing that you need. You need to do the right thing for you, for maybe others. Take it as it resonates for you. But it feels like once you get the perspective, you now wield the sword, because the sword is about truth. And I feel like you're just going to be telling people as it is, because that's who the King of Swords is. The King of Swords is going to make a decision and isn't going to check with anybody. King of Swords is making a decision that's best for everyone involved. And I feel like that's what you're doing, Leo. I feel like you're wielding the sword, you're speaking up, being truthful and honest. And you know what? If it causes casualties, that's not a Leo problem. That's a problem of everybody else, because I feel like you've held back long enough that there's no more space for you to hold back what you wanted to say or your thoughts or any of that. You don't have any more capacity for that. But listen, it releases a block which allows the flow of abundance, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is really beautiful. Tell me about the Ten of Cups, please. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Strength card. There you are, Leo. That's your Strength card. We've got the Two of Cups here in the future, along with the Eight of Wands. It does feel like you really do want to reach out to somebody here. Possibly someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. We've got Taurus here as well. It does, we've got the Hierophant here. It feels like you've come to a knowledge, or you've realized something, or it feels like there is somebody here that's in your life that I feel is very solid and grounded. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone who moves really slow, who's quite logical. Somebody whose third eye is open. It feels like this is somebody here that you have feelings for, I think. And I feel like you're about to tell somebody about those feelings. Now, as we look back here, we can see that here it says fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So it sort of makes sense that the Two of Cups is here with the Eight of Wands, because you're trying to bust through this barrier of fear, right? We do have the Seven of Pentacles, which showed up earlier, and I feel like you are on the road to happiness. You're on the road to receiving. Look, it's really hard to receive the Ten of Cups if you're a person who doesn't know how to receive love. If you don't know how to receive love, there's no way that you're going to be able to get into any sort of happiness or happy relationship. The Seven of Pentacles is about throwing your seeds of intention and then nurturing them. It's a lot of hard work, but I feel like you're willing to work on the hard work here. We do have the High Priestess. I feel like you are getting in touch with your intuitive self, your psychic self. You're realizing that Leo is psychic AF. Psychic as fuck you are. You really are. And I feel like you're realizing to trust yourself, to trust your gut, to trust your intuition here. I feel like you're nourishing the self, you're learning things, and the High Priestess energy is also a silent energy. So you might be silent with this person that I feel that you might have a bunch of feelings for. You might be silent with them for now. And we have the Strength. You're finding the courage to say something here. Because I feel like you know, because this is Leo, you know that your power lies within keeping the sword in the sheath. You know that that's where your power is. But look, you can't keep holding back. You've got to say something. So you already are courageous. You already do have strength. I feel like it's time for you to say something. Yeah. Oh, I just heard say something, I'm giving up on you. So if there is somebody that you're wanting to approach in terms of love, and maybe you have a fear of loving them or allowing them to love you, or a fear of receiving love, I want to say that you don't have much more time. It's around the corner, because I just heard that song. Yeah, say something, I'm giving up on you. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles with hold your vision. So for some of you, the vision might be a business. Maybe you want to start a business. Please hold your vision. I feel like you still have things to plan. Not everything is written out on paper. I feel like you're feeling in a little bit of lack, because we do have 5 Pentacles that are here, and then the 3 that we need here to do all the hard work are still in planning stages. So you might be feeling a little bit in lack, feeling like this vision of mine is never going to come to fruition. I think it is. I feel like you just need more planning. That's all. We do have the Devil in the reverse. I love when the Devil comes out in the reverse, because it means you're releasing, and that's exactly what the full moon is about. It's about releasing what you don't need. It's also about releasing feelings and emotions and bringing things to the surface. So if you're feeling a bit of a hot mess because you're doing a lot of crying or purging, it's probably in an emotional way. The Devil is here, and I feel like you are releasing something, a place where you were stuck. I feel like the Devil had a chokehold on you, and it feels like with the Devil in the reverse, you're releasing toxicity, releasing toxic relationships, possibly an addiction for some of you. But it feels like somebody here is really into releasing whatever is not working for you. We do have the Death card. Wow. The Devil in reverse and the Death card is a wide awakening. That's why we've got all this purple here. You're waking up. That's what it is. And I'm not saying you were asleep. For those of you who are already awake, please don't take offense to it. But I feel like there's somebody here who's decided to take control. That's what the King of Swords would do. I'm taking control. I've decided I'm ready to change. I'm ready to go through all the hellfire it takes to change. I'm going to hold my vision. We've got the 8 of Wands here. And I saw that on the bottom of the deck, right? With the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. It does feel like you're going to be ready, maybe in the week ahead, to reach out to somebody that you've wanted to reach out to for a while. I feel like you've done a lot of purging over a very short amount of time, I want to say. We do have the 6 of Swords and the Imagination. I feel like you just need to keep holding your vision about moving forward, getting out of the choppy waters, going to the calmer waters. And I feel like it's worth it to use your imagination to visualize yourself actually moving away from the things that don't serve you anymore. We do have the Tower. It's going to bring you to a beautiful realization that it was just in your mind that you were stuck. You really weren't stuck physically. We've got the World card in the reverse. So you definitely feel like you have unfinished business with someone here. But I think that you think the other person has moved on. I feel like the realization is we really do have unfinished business. I really do need to reach out with the Page of Wands. I feel like you will. You probably will in the week ahead for some of you, not all of you. Maybe you're looking for forgiveness, or maybe you're asking for forgiveness, or maybe you're wanting forgiveness You're wanting someone to give you an apology, or you want to give an apology to someone else. It says empathy. It says, I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. And you know what? It's so important to see both sides, because when you only see your side and you're stuck in that vision, you can't really see past anything, right? You can't change. And a healthy mind is a flexible mind. So I feel like you're willing to be a little more flexible of the mind. I love it. The Page of Swords is the one who is the student. And the only way that you can be a student is if you are flexible of the mind, my friend. It's the only way. When you're ready to learn something new that you never learned before, you become the student. And we do have the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're ready to tell somebody the truth, that it's been too much to hold back from them. I think you want to give them, I think you want to give them reciprocity here. And I feel you'll do it when you feel inspired. There's the King of Wands. And you shouldn't do it before then, for sure not. I love that reading. That was really wonderful. Thanks for bringing that energy here. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You guys have a great night. Thanks. Bye-bye.